Disney is taking on Netflix with its new streaming service. Here to discuss all things streaming is Gerber Kawasaki Wealth Investment Management CEO Ross Gerber. Ross, what do you think of this upcoming Disney Plus release, and what does it mean for Netflix?
I mean, I think it's awesome. They did such a good job. I want to congratulate Bob Iger. He's not naturally a tech guy, and he knew it, and he bought BAM Tech, and he wanted to build these apps to be amazing apps that would change the distribution model for entertainment and Disney in particular. And with Netflix breathing down everybody's throat, it was sort of a move they had to be successful with. And after what I saw yesterday, not only did they do what I expected, they did even beyond what I expected in the quality, the content, and then with the pricing so cheap. I mean, who's not going to sign up for this? And relative to HBO and Netflix, it's like a no-brainer. So we expect them to sign up tens of millions of subscribers pretty quickly.
Well, you mentioned the content, and they just released a little bit of the tease of the big boy coming out, the anticipated Star Wars finale, The Rise of Skywalker. The trailer just out a short bit ago. Take a look.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight. We'll always be with you. No one's ever really gone.
All right, so just a little bit of tease there, Ross, but I just wanted to ask you in terms of that content driving people to sign up for this service. I think a lot of people were taken aback by the forecast for 60 to 90 million subscribers by 2024, as well as profitability by 2024. So is that kind of indicative of Disney Plus becoming the better streaming service, the better investment out there compared to Netflix?
Well, Disney's 100 times better investment than Netflix at the current valuations. I mean, Disney now, even after the move, trading, let's say, 17 times earnings, where Netflix is trading at 130 or 40 times earnings, and now with a lot of competitive pressures. And Netflix has been forced to overpay for everything, and they wish they were as good a position as Disney. Now with the Fox deal over, Disney has not only the studios and content, but they also have the ability to leverage their IP in ways that Netflix can't even dream of, between the theme parks, consumer products, and all the various ancillary ways they can drive revenue, especially from the theaters too. So remember, they're going to make $1 billion on Captain Marvel, and then that's going to be on the launch in November. And if I can sign up for $7, it would cost me $7 just to buy the movie on pay-per-view. So, this is everybody's going to sign up. I think their numbers were ridiculously conservative. I think probably 2 years sooner they'll achieve all the goals that they laid out. Once again, people all over the world consume Disney content. And let's not forget, Netflix is not allowed in China, but Disney might be allowed in China because of their relationship, and the content is so family friendly, which is pro-Chinese ideology in a lot of ways. And if this app can get into China, the numbers could be way bigger than Netflix's. And
only a third about that subscription growth is going to be domestic, according to Disney's numbers as well. Is a third of their 60 to 90.
Remember, they have parks all over the world, so the brand is the most well-known brand in the world if you talk to younger, children and parents.
Got it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. What do you think this is going to do to the sports industry? I mean, if you already look, people aren't liking to sit in seats and watch games anymore. You got to think that Disney is going to make a major play on sports. They already have, obviously, between ESPN and all their other properties and everything that they have now. I think that's going to be a major play where you're going to see a huge boost in revenue. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think one of the issues we have with Disney and sports is gambling. They seem to not want to be in the gambling business, but with ESPN, and exactly, if you look at the March Madness brackets, which I use ESPN to track mine, and they have huge engagement there, but they don't want to get into the betting business, even though they have an online platform. So I think that's kind of a mistake for Disney because they're so family friendly. But gambling's family friendly too, in a way. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
But I love the sports business. I disagree. I think people do want experiences. I think I was just at actually last night the new stadium in LA, and it's like amazing. They've made sports a destination, not just an event. And so I think sports is a great business. We're involved with the sports business, and I think it's going to grow and grow.